Good day, this is Denvor Fernandez here, and today I'm going to present before you one of the short stories which I wrote, The Farting Princess. So, hope you enjoy this short story. And this is the first time I'm doing a short story presentation before you. I think technology has advanced a lot, and short stories are not something that should be just on paper. I think you can enjoy a short story as a presentation, as a video presentation through YouTube, etc. So I'll be reading it for you. The Farting Princess. Once upon a time, there lived a princess who loved to fart. There is something about a nice, loud, juicy fart that pins the human soul into a sublime sense of relief and fulfillment. The divine trumpeted through that tiny natural musical pipe that sent perfumes that possess the aroma of ripened fruits into the atmosphere. Bliss, thy name is farting. Thankfully, the princess lived in the times of the great piper Ferdinand de Grastro, who was known for his rapturous inspiration that brought forth unique pipe musical instruments. Gastro too had a secret fantasy of creating music from farts. But the society he lived in believed that farts were immoral. Religious dogma was too harsh with people who farted often. Priests gave sermons for hours talking about the hellish fate that awaited people who farted. A priest shouted in public, God is very loving, but he has given you the freedom to make love to whoever you want, but farting is illegal. Farting is lethal. It will ultimately lead you to eternal damnation. The king, who knew about this, locked the princess in a dungeon and waited for his tiny son to grow up so as to make him the next king. Terrible king. Once, Ferdinand de Grastro visited the palace to play his music while the king and queen made love. After doing his job, he left the king's chamber only to smell the sweet, fruity smell of feminine fart. He followed his heart and followed the path of the fart, and lo, he reached the gates of the princess's dungeon. "Oh, sweet one," he called out, "who are you? Who is the beauty who farts with purity? Who are you to open the lock of my heart with your lovely fart?" "It's I, the princess," called out the princess. "And who are you, the gifted enjoyer? You know the beauty of a perfect fart." "It's I, Ferdinand de Gastro," he said. "Take me out of here and I'll be your bride," she said. Ferdinand de Grastro spent months working on a perfect musical instrument that could turn gentle farts into sublime melodies. After the work was done, he created the most perfect musical instrument. He threw the instrument through the high window of the dungeon and said to the princess, "Play, my love." The princess put the pipe into her ass and farted divine music that melted the hearts of the gods. And then the miracle took place. The doors of the dungeon opened up and the princess ran out to hug the legendary Ferdinand de Castro. They farted together and the music vibrated throughout the cosmos. Halos emerged round their heads, and the angels of heaven came down to earth. The priests who spoke ill of farting ran out of the kingdom. Gastro married the princess, and after the death of the king, who died heartbroken 2 days after the miracle, ruled the kingdom for 1,000 years by Denver Fernandez. So thank you for listening to this short story that I had written. So it's time to express your opinions. Do you think this story is just about fart jokes? Or is it just about having fun, just comedy for art's sake? Or do you think there's some kind of message in the story? So tell me in the comments below. Thank you.